What's up, everybody? Today we are back with a top 5 indie games of the week.
Yes.
So we're going to be telling you our favorite free games from itch.io that we played this week.
Yes.
Now, obviously, we couldn't get to playing every game. There's tons of them on there. But I can feel safe saying we played all the top-rated games. And these are our picks that we think you should play while they're still free. So if you like this kind of thing on this channel, we play through, review, and talk about indie games all the time. So
yeah, we do.
If you don't mind hitting that big red subscribe button down below,
if you'd please,
go ahead and do that. And we're going to be jumping straight into the video. So first up on this list is Link. Here's what itch.io says about Link. Link is a 2D endless action game where the player links nodes to hack the network and upload viruses and malware, while being thwarted by the antiviruses and even other neutral enemies. Levels get harder as the player progresses and more enemies are spawned to stop the player. Now, I played this game on my own time. It's a really fun, mindless game. If you're looking for something, the closest game I could think of would be like Slither.io. But basically, you're sliding around and connecting nodes. It's pretty fun. It's pretty challenging and frustrating at times, but had a lot of fun playing it, and I would recommend you do the same while it's free.
The next one we're going to do is Mortuary Assistant. This was, as most games we play, a horror game. Here, this is the description. It's, the mortician has had a family emergency and needs to leave the office in the middle of the embalming process. He has called you to ask you if you could come in and finish the work for him. He's confident you'll be able to handle the job. Still new to the mortuary and embalming process, you reluctantly agree. He's been kind enough to leave a checklist for you. Simply follow the steps to complete the embalming. And basically that's, at least the first half, is just
following steps.
Yes. And then, as most do, it unravels into a horror game. But it's also a demo, so more will be coming out, as it has been said by Darkstone.
Yes, and just so you know, there will be links in the description to all of these games in case you want to play them or support them if they're on Kickstarter or whatever.
Yes.
Coming in at our number 3 spot for the week on this list is a game called Patchy Patience. Now, this game was made for the global game jam recently, and it just came out. I had so much fun playing this game. It's like a visually pleasing, colorful game where you have a bunch of alien patients and they're all making slime, and you have to heal them all with your bandage gun in order to stop the flood. And it's all about how long you can last. I had so much fun. It's really addictive. And I would definitely recommend you go check it out because it's a good game. And it can be played with an Xbox controller, which I always like because I like my Xbox controller. So yeah, that's about all I had to say about it.
Coming in number 2, we have Corridors. Corridors is yet another horror game, but this one, you wake up in a hospital and you're being chased by a large thing of dust.
It's a ghost. We'll just say it's a ghost.
It's a ghost. So, the game is a really great puzzle. It's basically you're walking through a maze that you have the map for, and you have to get different locations while avoiding the big monster ghost thing. It is a very, very thrilling, very mind-bending game. Also frustrating. Very frustrating.
We spent about 45 minutes on it, and we do have a full playthrough coming out later this week, so
hopefully you will enjoy that.
Now, coming in at our number 1 spot for this week is a 2D platformer known as Star Runner. Now, this game is by Ben James. It came out this week, and it was also part of the weekly game jam. It's actually a game that you can play the demo of on the itch.io website. But this game feels more complete than any game I've ever played on itch.io, and yes, that includes Carlson. It's so much fun. There's different levels. It feels almost endless. There's clear objectives. It's not often that a game like this strikes the delicate balance between being really difficult and not making you rage quit, but this one does. And this one's really fun, and if you're going to check out one game from the list, I would highly recommend that you make it this one. I'm very impressed with it. The music is also incredibly catchy, and just kudos to the game developer for making such a great game. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Let us know if you like this sort of compilation list video, a bit more short form content, but we liked making it, and we got to play even more games than usual, so win-win situation. So yeah, leave a comment with the word Albert in it, because it's my favorite name, and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next week, or later this week, actually.
Or sometime.
Subscribe. Bye.